Wrap this here. Yeah.
Shiny head.
Where do you pour this again?
Shiny head.
As I go running towards them. Skull out. The defleshed skulls.
You see some kind of strange man. He has Imperial iconography, but he's holding a skull out towards you, and he's running at you, shouting.
Hi!
And are we aware of any of this?
Do we understand
No,
what
you guys failed.
what he's shouting?
Are they close enough to hear me yelling?
It sounds familiar, but...
Oh, they don't.
But as far as you know, I talk to myself and recite litanies for randomness, so you guys don't know any better.
They don't speak low Gothic.
Danny, you doing okay, buddy? We're almost done here.
Shoulder hurt. Shoulder feels sort of better.
Wow. Wow.
Well, Dan's gonna get about 6 hit points back overnight.
All right.
You almost just died, Dan. Do you know how close to it?
No, there was no almost dying, but there was almost not getting healed.
I'm putting those in now, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I got 9 hit points, guys. I'm ready to take on another knob.
So, Wolf, what are you doing? You have a crazy man rushing you.
I have a crazy man rushing me.
Holding out an orc skull that has some orc tusks mounted around the forehead.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh, Lord.
Wow, really?
I've got somebody charging at me with an orc skull.
That is in... I can't even say the word.
That's gonna
Ecclesiarchy robes, carrying an orc skull. That's also emblazoned and embroidered.
I don't understand.
He's also wearing Stormtrooper armor. You should recognize that, at least.
I'm gonna aim at his feet to get him to stop charging me, because he looks like a friendly, but
you're laying down we'll call it suppressing fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
We'll use the roll for suppressing fire.
So Ginger's going to kill us all again.
Any modifiers or no?
I have a feeling you're gonna use your flamer and light him on fire.
Whatever you would. Well, he's within close range now, so.
I have no idea what modifier that would be.
Give me just a second. I'm going to that point for you, Wolf. Give me a moment.
I don't know why they don't like a crazy priest. Like, come on now. Who doesn't enjoy it?
Let's see. Suppressing fire. Okay, suppressing fire is a full round action. Okay, you can't do that, so...
Thanks for the idea, Spoon.
That's what I expect.
Okay, so, it is a... it's actually a 0 because you're close range.
Okay.
Wow, he actually...
Wow, he made it. These 1 point successes, man.
I know, crazy. Alright, Ginger, you now need to make a difficult, that is a -10 pinning test.
Pinning?
The hell's pinning?
It's a specific test because you can get bonuses against it, but it's a willpower check.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't know.
Yeah, because it doesn't, there's not a separate thing for it.
Straight willpower?
Willpower -10?
Willpower -10. Because it's pinning.
Suck it!
Seriously?
You didn't stop him. You don't care.
Alright, so yeah, he's not stopping.
Do I hear the gunshot?
Oh yeah, you hear Laz fire.
Okay.
You hear priests saying words.
So do I see them? If I turn,
Hold on one
you
second.
can
Let me
now,
look for
yeah.
something really quick.
Whoa,
here.
whoa, 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 whoa! Everybody, don't shoot. We are the Alpha Squad, Dressivist Death Dealers. We were sent out here, part of the Imperial Guard. Please ignore the priest. He's just insane. He does not mean you harm.
Then
My
why is
name
he
is
charging
Roy.
us?
We have lost our sergeant. We are here to retake this facility from the orcs. Please announce yourselves. Who are you and why are you here? Are you part of the people that were here before? Were you overrun by orcs? Who are you?
Okay.
I
As all
assume the
that's
priest
being
is still
yelled,
charging.
as that's all being yelled, right after he shoots me, I just start orating the libation of the Emperor. It's the Emperor is our guiding light, a beacon of hope for humanity and galaxy of darkness. As we serve him, he is our greatest servant.
Are you
pray to
doing this
him,
while
his
you're
thoughts-
still running?
Oh yeah, holding the
Mhm.
skull straight
He's
out.
still got the
just-
skull up, and he's still.
And as we pray to him, his
What you
thoughts
need,
are
Hill?
only for us. And in the
Oh, I see
dark,
here.
when the shadows threaten, the Emperor is with us in spirit and in fact.
I assume the litanies would not have changed too much.
That is correct.
Uh, I will kneel and bow my head.
Okay.
I recognize
what are you
that.
doing, Wolf?
You would have recognized that too.
Yeah, if I recognized that, I would have lowered my weapon. Trying to think what else my character would do at this point.
Shiny man in my face.
Probably.
Tech priest. Can I ask who you are before you? Well, can I just ask who you are?
This
Seta.
is a newer model. Seems sturdy enough.
It's
Tech
got us this
priest?
far.
I'm missing something. Oh,
There's
yeah.
a tech grid too.
Oh,
Making
okay.
him look good.
Interesting.
Leave priest mount alone.
Yeah, what?
Verily, sir, I pray thee to stand twixt me and the crazy priest.
Oh, yes.
I'm not
yes,
crazy, okay?
I'm talking to myself. Okay.
No, no.
Um,
who are you? Yes.
As I
yes.
said, I am Roy Harper. I am a member of Alpha Squad of the Dressivist Death Dealers. We were sent to retake the refinery under the orders of the command.
The servo skull just keeps following him around.
Interesting. Yes, yes. Jebediah. Yes, yes. Oh, you have something on you, young man.
I do. I do believe I know
it
what
here.
you're referring to, Tech
Give it-
Priest.
give it here.
In fact,
Give it to me.
yes, I hand him the head of Rabidus.
Oh, yes. This is a nice skull. Oh,
It
you'll
is one
make
of our
a
fallen
lovely little
comrades.
servo friend for Jebediah. What did you say its name was?
I am not familiar with his name. I know he was part of
Oh.
Beta Squad.
Oh, he has a data.
So as that
And
conversation's going on,
he plugs himself into Rabidus's skull.
I don't think Roy's had too many experiences with Tech Priest, so this is all kind of odd.
Mental man make me
And
uncomfortable.
you watch as suddenly his robes flare out, and he's not actually walking, he's floating. And then you notice that he has like a dozen mechadendrite, and they just kind of flare out, and then they all come back down, and he kind of sits there and twitches.
Fun.
so as that conversation's going on over by the Chimera,
Yes.
I'm over here telling these two, I'm not crazy. I just sometimes hear other voices. Do you guys like fire?
Sounds like you're crazy to me.
And I pull out my flamer.
Yeah.
Not pointing it at anybody, but just like holding it up.
I got this. It shoots flames.
The ignition flame is on, right? The primer flame is on.
Mayhap he hath been touched by the Emperor too much, my friend.
Or not enough.
Do you guys like my skull? It's
Yeah,
orc.
this one's
It's a
really-
slugga boy.
It
Calls
does
him like I
seem
see
to be
something.
of sufficient capacity to hold your brain.
Shows up the bowl.
Come on, let's go. And as I turn around and is the tech priest still right next to the chimera?
No, he's in.
He's a little bit further from it. He's
Okay.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't touching my steed.
That's what I told him not to do.
And then at that point, I just turn and then start walking back to the group.
It's at this point that Hale, you and Wolf notice a corporal with a vox caster come from around the other side of the chimera. Vox casters haven't changed, so.
Oh, okay.
The priest left, right?
It looks
Yeah,
like that.
I told you to come on, and I walked back towards the group.
Okay, I'll stand up and follow wherever the heck we're going here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the corporal because he appears to be the one in charge, and just ask him.
He snaps a salute when he notices that you're a stormtrooper.
Yeah, I salute him back and say at ease. Can you tell me? Okay, this is an out of game question. Hang on, let me.
I must go for a walk with the Mutleys, so just carry on without me. Or would
Okay.
this be a good time for a break? I don't know. How long have we been going?
I don't know.
Probably
if
We
it's
haven't been
gonna
going
be
for
us.
very long.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just got to step away to go for a walk so they don't use the bathroom in the house.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Sit
waddle
there.
over here. No, I'm gonna waddle over here and look at the new people here.
You're gonna sit there and bleed.
Look, I got sewed up. I just need to heal more. I don't know. You just got here. Shut up. Ooh, more little ones. Hi. Me, Dan. Who are you?
Well away. They still have Ogren.
Still, me just got here.
Sorry, Hawk. Brain's just not functioning correctly. Do we know how long we've been here in the refinery?
40 billion years.
The tech priest just keeps twitching.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
no
okay.
idea.
I was gonna ask that question, but that wasn't. I was asking for background information, not.
You don't. There's the thing is, I can't correlate the one until the other one.
But the problem is, I can't correlate that in the character if I don't know the first.
Your memory is fuzzy.
My memory is fuzzy. Okay.
That's what
you
the
just-
All
Here,
right, so
all
I'm gonna
that
ask
you
the
know,
corporal. Okay. Well, what is the? Do they use star dates or something?
What is the year? I mean, they use.
Yeah,
year.
that'll work.
And what is the millennia? I mean,
What
What's the date?
what's the date?
it's 38941.
Did thou just say 41?
Yes.
I think he said something. Yeah,
Why?
389.
Art thou sure it is not 39?
No, it's the 41st millennium. The Emperor has sat upon the golden throne. Blessed Terra.
See, I don't know how the dating convention works in this system.
We
so
just
I didn't
fast
catch that.
forwarded 2,000 years.
Well, I figured that out, but I'm used to the number of the millennia being in front on the left, not on the right.
Blame the English.
Yeah.
They made up the game world.
Okay.
Who's the one in front of me? Anyone?
Did
without
we
the robe?
know? I assume we would know what our homeworld was.
Yeah, everything is fuzz.
Everything is funny.
Whoever this one is,
Everything is funny.
I'm just gonna
Fuzzy.
poke that. I'm
Fuzzy.
gonna poke that person in the shoulder.
Okay.
Okay.
I doth believe
That's the
we have been out
Stormtrooper
of
looking one.
touch for a while.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Poke.
How
Poke.
long have we been in the refinery? This is out of character.
Well, you know that this wasn't a refinery when you arrived here. It was a jungle world on your way to the Angevinian Crusade.
Okay, so next question. How long have we been awake?
About 45 minutes.
Oh! Okay, then.
You woke up to a tech priest pulling you out of storage, telling you that his friend had arrived and that it was time to wake you up. And that you two were two of only 20 left. And you were the most senior of those, so he decided it was best to wake the two of you up.
Okay. Can I order him to wake the rest at this time?
Well, he appears to be standing over here twitching.
He
With his servo skull
He just stalled,
kind of
basically.
hovering near him.
He's
Well, he plugged himself into another skull, and he went kind of.
I can't catch a fucking break. Okay. Okay. Well, apparently we've been in cryo for 2 millennia. So can you give us an update on the Empire now?
Well,
In particular to this sector and planet?
well, this is Skyrene, and it's currently in the middle of a war that has 3 sides: the Imperium, the Orcs, and the Heretics. Currently, we're supposed to hold this refinery until help arrives, which we don't know when that's going to be because the forward base supply depot is currently under attack by orcs, and the big guy Dan here just told us that a big mech was gonna come here with more of his boys, and we're supposed to, and the sergeant is, and
Private,
at that point
private,
Gray
private.
just kind of falls down.
Purple. It's okay, Gray. It's
Okay.
Okay. So it seems like
Congratulations,
you've
you
lost
overloaded the-
command. You've lost your commander, and we've got enemies incoming. So we need to set up a defense. Is anyone injured? Can the Psyker do any healing? No. Okay. See, this is part of the problem of not knowing the lore that well.
I could, but I don't have that skill.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Roy Harper.
Yes.
Who are you? You say
well,
you've been in crisis for 2
No.
millennia?
we've been in cryo for 2 millennia.
Well, I meant that
we
too,
were
but
on our
words are
way
hard.
to a battlefront, back in
A long time ago.
I mean, 2
39,
millennia
yeah.
ago. We just woke up less than an hour ago, and we've been informed that we're not even in the same year that we went into cryo, which was not expected.
Yes, but who are you?
Well, my name is Akani Luki. My companion here is, I don't even know how to pronounce your name, Phil.
Well, you have two options. You can go with Xenocrates or you can go with Xenocrates. Up to you.
Okay, we'll go with Xenocrates.
Very good.
Is the Psyker from our regiment, which appears to have been greatly diminished. Our tech priest over there, if he hadn't plugged into your random skull, would be able to wake up additional reinforcements. Unfortunately, he appears to be incapacitated.
Well, you guys can come
Well,
hang
I
out with us
I
then.
must apologize, as I have not had many encounters with members of the Adeptus Mechanicus. So, having possession of one of their fallen comrades, I felt it best to provide it back to them. Now, it is very nice to meet you. My only concern is, well, I do hope tactics have not changed much over the past 2 millennia. Orcs, I would assume, would be the same foes that they were in the past, but
Well,
if
we
you do
would
have any
assume
questions, I would do my
we would
best to
assume
answer
that the
them.
tactics of the Empire have not changed, as if they had, they would be considered heretical.
Yeah, they haven't changed much at all.
I don't know the lore. Anyways, don't worry,
I don't
Wolf, we're on
either.
the
I
same
was
page.
guessing on that.
This is going to be so bad.
This is going to be horrendous. Okay, so what kind of equipment do we have in terms of defending? Where's the weak points? I assume you guys have taken a look around.
We have scouted the base. At this point, the only available access would either be through dropping out of the air or through the front gate. We do have at this time in our possession, I believe it's 6 towers, all with heavy stubbers available in working order. We have the Chimera in working order. We have a las
9
cannon
towers.
guard tower. 5? Okay, 5
Yeah,
towers.
9
Nine.
guard towers.
Okay. We do
In
have
the
a
background,
las
you guys
cannon
hear
in
me
the
say,
back of the
"Oh, I
Chimera.
forgot my prayer."
God damn it.
We have our companion Dan, the Ogren.
Just bashing the
medic,
gun and the axe
Nico.
together.
Our fellow comrades, Private Smith, and you've already met our corporal here, Private Gray. And you have myself and, well, the priest, who may seem insane at times, but comes quite useful in a battle.
Okay, what do you have in terms of equipment? We have a Chimera.
Aw, he really likes me.
We do have the Chimera, and we have a las cannon. We have
it? No.
the communications device with Private Gray, and
We
the
also have a heavy
standard
bolter.
heavy bolter. Standard regimental gear on all of our comrades.
Except your regimental gear is going to be different than mine, but I'm not going to ask you that because we already kind of know
It's
what that is.
and this, and these grenades here.
Okay.
These and these and these.
Do you have any mission-specific items, explosives? You mentioned a las cannon.
Yes, we do
Sorry, I'm
have
typing out the
2
prayer of
las
adjuration
cannons
to the
and a
Emperor.
heavy bolter with, I believe, at least 250 rounds of ammunition remaining. The Chimera does have a long-range Vox caster. Other than that, we simply have the armor we're wearing and the guns on our backs.
Okay. What's the condition of the gate?
The gate has been trampled. It is in rubble.
Okay, so
Done
that's
busted.
clearly where we need to beef up our defenses.
I would agree.
So what we need to do is we're going to need to put up the las cannons there, because as well as station the Chimera front facing at the gate. What we'll need to do is we'll need to construct barricades on either side of the Chimera to try to keep the incoming enemy out. What else? If you have charges, we have additional demo charges. What we'd like to do is we'd like to go ahead and set those up in a mine arrangement to go off for, in particular, when probably a mix of when they sense orcs or orc type vehicles.
Me?
You can set them off remotely.
Me like orc.
We could do that too, but
me better
I
than
think it would
orc.
make it easier for us if we set them up as censored. It just
Akuni
automatically-
or,
That's assuming
Madam.
you have sensors.
I'm
Demo charges themselves could be set up to
Well, the
explode
book
remotely.
says it doesn't. You can set them up, however, if I recall correctly from the book.
You can set them up with a tripwire system of some kind. You can
Mhm.
set them up with a timer, or you can set them up to remote activate, detonate.
Madam, I must advise
manually.
you that the name of the knob heading in our direction is Big Mech. Though I do assume most orcs will be taking the easiest path, I would recommend a secondary focus on perhaps any other weak points, including anything from the air.
Well, our biggest issue here is that we have 9 towers and we don't have the personnel to watch all of them. So we're gonna have to station ourselves a little bit strategically, but we really need to watch. We really need to watch the gate. The air, I'm a little less worried about because orcs aren't known for airdropping. If they're gonna come in, they're probably coming in by land. And if they see a giant hole like our trampled gate, it's probably where they're going. They're not that smart. They really just kind of come at you.
God damn it, Ginger.
So
Okay,
real
all
quick,
text.
out of character. I'm looking at the map real quick.
That's the prayer of
Are-
adulation to the Emperor. It's supposed to be recited
Are
every
the
morning.
red
You notice my
splotches on the
character
wall
reciting it
also
with you.
towers?
Yeah, give me just a second. Let me pull up the map.
My
so-
fellow crazy.
Can I?
Yes, all the large splotches, like there's one in each corner. There's one along the back wall, we'll call it the upper wall. There's one along the eastern wall. And there's a total of 5 across the southern wall. One at each corner, one on each side of the gate, and then one in between. Yeah. So yeah, those are the guard towers.
That are
Do we
part of the
actually
lore.
have maps ourselves? Was this something we were given, or was this just?
This is something.
This is the Imperial Infantryman's
Okay,
uplifting
I would like to
primer.
hand my map over to Akuni
Okay.
and just say, okay, these are. We've confirmed that each of these towers do have heavy stubbers, while they may need to be moved over because they work on a tracking system, which is a fairly quick procedure.
And Roy, when you were going through that, you also happened to pull out that envelope.
Envelope?
There's an
Is there not
envelope now.
Hold on,
The
let me double check.
Rec form?
You have an envelope?
Yeah, when did we get an envelope?
Nope, never mind.
I don't
Sorry.
remember an envelope.
In a past
Something
life, I
else.
was a mailman. I excuse myself.
Never mind. It was something else. My
Can I-
brain.
Can I ask somebody to
It's
put
okay.
my gun and my axe together for me?
So if I were
No? Okay.
to recommend any positions, I would recommend one directly at the gate, and perhaps if we could have either the far west or far eastern positions try to take a flanking maneuver. Chimera can sit further back from the gate, and then demo charges from the gate.
How large
basically
is
back.
this refinery, Hawk?
Pretty big.
Well, you guys are kind of right now in the. You guys are in the interim area between the refinery. You're like, you see where the road comes in, and there's like that L shape there at the bottom.
It's all me.
You guys are kind of in
All
that area.
My will. With.
So
So
this
huge.
place is pretty large,
But
basically.
yeah, we have the refinery to our northeast and living quarters to the
Fiber.
northwest.
Of my soul. Pledge.
I mean, basically, just off map to the south is the refinery. Just off map to the north is the living quarters.
Yeah,
And
my
basically-
concern isn't that. My concern is, can we realistically watch every approach?
No.
No.
The reality is no. And from what I know of orcs, they're going to come in at the gate. And they're not going to
Well,
bother with the
that's-
walls.
Well, that's the only section of the walls that you've noticed has had any damage to it is the gates.
Right. And they just took it back from the orcs. So I appreciate your assessment. What rank is he? Private?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
We appreciate your assessment, Private. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower, obviously, to watch everything, and we have to play by what we know of the orcs, and that is they will come in by land and they will come in by the date. If you'll notice, I assume you
Early
scouted and
sections.
all the damage was
course.
here at the
Like-
gate.
Best scout here.
So, as a result, we have to assume that they're going to do pretty much the same tactic they did last time because they don't change things up. They just charge at the gate, and we're going to have to plan for that as well. So what we're going to do is we are going to set up the last cannons in the two towers directly next on either side of the gate. We'll take. We'll set up some demo charges. We don't need to set them all up, but we'll space them out strategically.
High hill. High hill.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Go
And
home 11.
that's not good.
I'm here.
Anyway.
Your camera's not.
Come
I
in,
think it
Alpha.
would probably be best if
Come
I
in, Alpha.
Is Gray still down?
Yes.
Can I run over and pick it up and
This
respond?
is Private Harper from Alpha Squad. Come in.
This is Gamma 29. We are reading you loud and clear. Give me status updates.
Copy that. Gamma 29. We have been able to secure the refinery, and we are in the process of securing the facility. Do you have any update on reinforcements?
We are still under attack here, though we have heard from Gamma 27 that they were able to do a flyover of the recent orc encampments, and there is, other than the orcs attacking us, there appears to be no orc movement currently. So you probably have 48 hours plus to prepare. Best of luck. We'll send reinforcements when we can. Gamma 29 out.
So I relay this to Akuni,
Okay.
and I apologize. I didn't want to alert them to your presence, as I don't know exactly how this situation works. I've never met anyone
2,000 years old.
Passed before.
Yeah, we haven't either. This is obviously new to us. So at this point,
Hold on. GM, got a question. The
Yes.
Scholastic Tactica Imperialis is our Imperial tactics, but with that, we should know the enemy from the Imperial Handbook.
Yeah.
Is there any information from there that we haven't gone over about orc attack methods? From your knowledge?
You can give me a Tactic Imperialis roll.
Nope.
I think I have it. I can probably roll it.
Because I could have sworn those guys can drop from the sky, but that could also just be from the games I've played.
I don't know shit. I'm just sitting on the back of the Chimera.
Well, luckily the Stormtrooper has a relatively good head on her shoulders. She is correct. She knows that what orcs come from the sky are called storm boys. Big mechs are akin to their version of tech priests.
Okay.
So likely he will not just arrive with just infantry. He will likely have some possible vehicles with him and perhaps even some specialized infantry. Especially if he's claimed this domain as his own.
Which it seems like he did.
I am
Yeah.
still here, by the way.
Yeah. So the likelihood, so obviously, we're not really expecting storm boys. We're expecting land-based assault, primarily with heavy equipment. For orcs, anyway.
At worst, yes.
Okay. So we definitely want those last cannons set up. We want to get some demo charges set up, set them up primarily for vehicles. The Chimera is what we're going to need to handle the specialized infantry. The last
You mean my
cannon-
trusty steed?
Okay.
Gonna change the name, Hill.
The last cannons will be for vehicles and the knob, but we'll also need to get our Ogren up, healed up as best as we can.
We've
in
kind
order
of done all
to-
we can do for now. He will need some rest.
Yeah, well, obviously. So, I'm sorry. We'll need to get all that stuff set up. Is there anything? I'm gonna ask my Psyker. Is there anything you can think of that I'm missing?
No, not at this point. Why don't we go for a break?